From Chase Field in Phoenix, this is Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Digging in, Willie Mays. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Cleveland, center fielder, number 0.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Lee is there, and he's retired here, 1 away.
In the second spot tonight, left fielder, Lee Van Dyke.
Stepping up now, Lee Van Dyke. Lays off 1-0. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching two teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball hopefully in this game.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the play a little bit more than the other.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit sharply toward the right side. Finley is right there as he takes it for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Sammy Huffman. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box, Charles Graham. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Drifting under it now is Finley. And he will put it away to retire the side. Indians are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from Chase Field. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Seth Lindstrom gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Settling in now, Luis Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. A quick out number 1.
Batting second, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping in, the power hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Stepping in now, Steve Finley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The 0-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
2-2 now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first. Here it comes. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. On to the second inning here in the desert. It's the Indians 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Now at the plate, Mitchell Friedman. A couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate for him back on Wednesday.
Friedman.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Gray ready with the 0-1. Line to the right side. Around first, he's digging for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
A.J. Metcalf.
Into the box now, A.J. Metcalf. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A runner at second, nobody out. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, number 22, as he'll take a look at ball one. One and 0 pitch on the way. Hit to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping up to the plate, William Benson. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. McQueen fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Indians 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Digging in, number 3. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down for a leadoff base hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch, a sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Standing in, Hunter McQueen. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
Well, he's got a cannon for an arm back there behind the dish, but it doesn't mean it's always accurate. Got plenty behind this one, but he sailed it, and he won't be happy with himself about that throw.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? And that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a ball shot foul down the left side. One and one, here it comes. And there's ball two now.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Benson has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2.
Batting 7, the shortstop, David Lee.
Coming to the plate now, David Lee, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Nope. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, and a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready now, Seth Lindstrom. 9-1-2 due up.
Seth Lindstrom.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Seth Lindstrom goes down for the first out here in inning number 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Willie Mays, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it and just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Van Dyke.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Another look to first. Runner back safely. Stepping in now, Lee Van Dyke. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Over to first, Gray, and he'll get back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
3-1 now.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Runners on first with 1 down. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
Shortstop, Sammy Huffman.
Stepping in, Sammy Huffman. First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
0-1. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Pitch is low and in the dirt, and that's going to allow that runner to steal his way into scoring position here with 2 away.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So striding in, Warren Fox. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Warren Fox.
And he lays off there. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Metcalf moving to his right, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. So coming to the plate, Sonny Gray, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is grounded foul. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Graham ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
Ready for another chance. Luis Gonzalez 0 for 1 here in the early going. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding in once again, Charles Graham. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Graham.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
3-2 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitchell Friedman. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled straight back. Gray ready with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting, third baseman, A.J. Metcalf.
Digging in to try it again. A.J. Metcalf comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Over to first, Gray, and he'll dive back in. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Change up low, 2-0.
Tell you what, that speed kills you, Matt. He walked him to get on. He nibbled, trying to make him swing the bat, and he didn't. And now he's on first base, and he falls behind this hitter 2-0. That speed will kill you.
Gray now on 2-0. Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Here it comes on 3-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez is there. 2 down.
Now batting, number 22.
Now at the plate, number 22. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Pollock to the track. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Indians move in front now 3-0. Standing in now, William Benson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gonzalez going back on it, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
The pitcher, number
Into
26.
the box now, Seth Lindstrom. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Two tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Indians 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Paul Goldschmidt that'll lead things off.
Number 44.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Finley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Here it comes, 1-0. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Nobody out, runner on first. And another snap throw to the bag, and the runner back. Nope. 1-1, a fastball high, 2-1 now.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And the pitch on 2-1. Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Into the box, number 3. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Ready with the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is what's frustrating at times. You know, he's got a big lead, he's got a 4-run lead, and then he comes out and doesn't throw strikes. Look, this thing can evaporate real quick if he doesn't throw strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Grounded back up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. They're down 4-0. At the plate, Willie Mays. He'll strike things out as we begin the 5th. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2.
Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of his struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Ready once again, Lee Van Dyke. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a good take here as he misses for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to the Cleveland left fielder.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
In now, Sammy Huffman. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a two-run shot to right center, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Standing in now, Charles Graham. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
2-0 pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Mitchell Friedman waits on deck. Now the pitch. And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball four now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Zach Godley is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Zach Godley.
Mitchell Friedman will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now it's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Ready for another shot now. A.J. Metcalf, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Right side. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And they'll be left with no play, as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
Number 22.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 22. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Indians 6 and the Diamondbacks nothing. So striding forward now, Hunter McQueen leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into the windup and the pitch. And oh, look out, up and in, and nearly took his head off.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And this will be fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Standing in, A.J. Pollock comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Stepping in now, David Lee, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Digging in and looking for more, William Benson. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. Digging hard. He's headed for 3rd. And he is out at 3rd, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
Into the box, Seth Lindstrom, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Lays off 2-2 now.
2 and 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
In now, Willie Mays. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Up high. 2-1 now. The 2-1 on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-zip. Digging in for his second at-bat, Warren Fox. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. The pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, pitcher, Zach Godley.
Michael Lee will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Lee.
Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. One out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Ready for another chance? Luis Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 1 out and a runner on third. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A man at third with 1 away. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Set to deal on 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gonzalez is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He swings and lines it to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Man, he turned on that fastball right there. Ripped the line drive and scored the run easy.
Steve Finley.
Standing in now, Steve Finley, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. No hits to this point. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the third time. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with two strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here's another 1-2. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Again, a 1-2. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a fly ball. Benson has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Indians 6 and the D-backs 1. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Robbie Ray is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Robbie Ray.
Digging in to try it again, Lee Van Dyke. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Van Dyke.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Sammy Huffman.
Sammy Huffman will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
1 out, nobody on. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. McQueen is up with it on to first, and there are 2 down.
Up next for Cleveland, second baseman Charles Graham.
Ready for another shot now. Charles Graham 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope,
and a fastball just a bit high.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep, they're playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Stepping in now, Mitchell Friedman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Into the box, A.J. Metcalf. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Second and third, 2 away. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Gonzalez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Indians strand a couple. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Striding in once again, number 3. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Here it comes on 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, Hunter McQueen, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
You know what, Matt? I'll take it. 6 1/3, 100 pitches. If he's able to get through this inning, that's a great outing.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back in standing. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a snap throw to first. Don't want to forget about him. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with another 0-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled, because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Standing in now, David Lee, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. One left for the Diamondbacks. They trail 6-1. Stepping into the box, number 22. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Number 22.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. He hit the corner and tries for third. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing. And when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way. And those young legs helped him get there, too.
Stepping in now, William Benson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0. From the stretch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. He's set. Now the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another full count pitch home. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Ready once again, Seth Lindstrom. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a snap move over to first, just keeping him close. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. One 0 count. Here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss. Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. But the runner's back easily. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Number 3 is over and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder Willie Mays.
Digging in, Willie Mays. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Into the box, Lee Van Dyke.
Lee
as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
This is pulled into right and a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, making him 1 for 5. Personally, nice note, but the team is winning anyway. They really didn't need him today. He's got to step his game up starting the next game, though.
Into the box now, Sammy Huffman, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. From the stretch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this is fouled straight back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Number 3 is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
In now, Charles Graham, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1. Hit hard to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Indians 9 and the D-backs 1. Stepping up to the plate, Warren Fox. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Warren Fox.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Benson moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Well, that graphic there tells you all you need to know about this particular ball game. 9-1 is our score as we draw ever nearer to the end of this one. Prince McQueen will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26, Prince McQueen.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Benson is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Gonzalez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
The windup and the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
That's the mark of a good hitter. You have to make every at-bat count regardless of the score.
First baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. They trail big. It's 9-1. Paul Lee enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Mitchell Friedman is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman A.J. Metcalf.
In now, A.J. Metcalf. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
1 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 1-2, here it comes. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Standing in now, number 22. And he takes ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Number 3 will put this one away, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Striding in, Steve Finley, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings, as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Nathan Mossy comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Nathan Mossy. The batter,
stepping in now,
3.
number 3. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 delivery. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball two.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Into the box now, Hunter McQueen, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Tribe blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Seth Lindstrom gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he struck out 13 in this one. Sonny Gray struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.